2013 F150 four-door crew cab. Removing the rear door panel on the right rear side. Going to be the same as the left rear side. What you want to get is a tool like that. It's plastic. And you want to remove this piece. Get it underneath the side of it here and clip it up and pull it out. Held down with two clips. Then you want to remove this 1/4-inch head bolt screw right here. And then also you want to remove this plate cover. Just like that. Goes in there like that. What you want to do is get yourself an angle pick. Open up your handle. Stick this behind it. And pull it straight out. So you're pretty much going like that behind it and then pulling it out. Okay? And there's an 8mm screw right here, which looks like that one right there. And pull that out. Then you want to remove your lock plate, your switch plate, and unplug it. And that you'll need to do is stick a screwdriver in here, a flat blade a little bit, just to spread it open a little bit so you can stick your pick underneath the plate like that and pull it straight up. You're not going underneath this, you're going on top of this, underneath the switch plate. Okay, pretty much like this. Alright, so this goes like, sits in there like that. What you want to do is get underneath it and pull it up. Okay, when you pull it up, there's your clip. A little hook there, and another clip in the front. Okay, and unplug it. You gotta push the little tab in on the connector, and then you can unplug it. Now you can do is take the whole door panel and lift it straight up, and then you'll have to undo your linkage inside there. There's cables basically. Before you get too much of a hurry, you got to remove the two screws that are down the bottom, and those are 1/4-inch also. And there you go, right here and right there. Okay, and then you can grab hold of the panel and you can just lift it straight up. See how nice and loose it is? Okay, there we go. It's up and off. Now we got our cable down here we need to undo. What you want to do is pick it up most best you can, get the tension off of it, and you have to squeeze the two little tits on the cable together. Right here, there's two tits. Just get some needle nose pliers, get in there and squeeze them together, then you can pull the whole cable out and loop it out to the little slot, and then match up your slot in your handle there and pull the little ball out. Okay. Okay, you gotta push those two tabs together, and then you can pull it out of this place, and there's a slot right here. You can get the cable through and bring the whole thing over here, and you pull it straight up, and now there's another slot right there that goes into the handle. Okay, now you got the whole panel assembly off and set it aside. Okay, and here it is. So I'm going to do is go inside here and mess with my latch, because my door lock does not work, and also it says door jar. All I know is these things are always fun. Okay, so we want to put the window back up so it's out of our way, and we're inside here. Okay, so you gotta plug your switch back in so your window works. Okay, if you're replacing the latch like me, then you want to remove your release handle on the inside, the cable, and the little fasteners on the door panel. Then you want to unplug the latch assembly. Goes right here, goes in right there. And then you got your lock rod inside, and then you got your release handle on the outside. So you need to release the lock rod from off of the latch. And that's that red clip there. And what you need to do is get behind it and pull it towards you with an angle pick. Okay, get behind that red piece and pull it over and open it up. All right, if you got your new one, you can look at your new one and see how it clips together. The end just pushes over it onto the threads and locks onto it, okay? And now we got this rod to undo. And I'm not too familiar about that one. So we'll see. Okay, next you want to do is loosen up your regulator bolt right here. Loosen it up. Get like 1/4 inch gap in there. Remove this nut off the bottom down there. Push it out like that. So you still got a gap here. Want to remove this guide channel right here, 210mm. This is it right here. You want to remove that. Okay, get that out of there. And then what you want to do is unbolt your latch with the 3 Torx bits on it. And those are 27s Torx bits. Not very big. It's 3 of these. Remove those. Okay. Now your latch is loose inside the door. All right. So what you want to do next is you want to get access to the cable part. And this thing just clips inside the side of it right here. Like that. Just unclip it, pull it up off of there. And then you want to unhook your cable from your latch. It just goes inside that hole right here. See the beige thing there? Tan? There's a hole in there. And that's where this cable goes in. Inside it. Okay, and remove that. And what you want to do is take your whole latch assembly and you want to drop it down into the door panel inside here at the bottom. Then you want to guide this lock rod up outside like that as you're pulling the latch up. So now this lock rod's outside and you're going to end up getting it up like this. And you want to pull it out through like this. And you can push this regulator in a little bit farther and get this out. You'll get a little bit in trouble with this clip because it's hitting on the regulator. But just keep an eye on it and then pull the whole assembly out. Okay, so now here's your whole latch. And this lock rod, I'm pretty sure it goes the same way. It just goes in there on an angle and pulls out like that. Okay. I don't know if this one's broke or what. I don't have my new one yet, so I can't tell you. Still waiting for Amazon to deliver it. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. Okay, I got my new latch. Get your lock rod. It's on an angle. Get up like that. Straight out. Bring it over here. Put it in the new one. Move it around. See if you can make that turn. Might have to push it down a little bit. Just gotta work it. There. It's in there. get that done, make sure your little latch, your little clip is open. So you don't have to open it when it's inside the door panel. Now you got your release cable. You can put that in now or you can put it in later. Okay. Clips on with this little clip right here. That's what holds the whole thing in there. What you need to do is put this in there, just like that lock rod. Put it in there and make sure it clips in. It's gonna take 2 hands. Okay, I got a problem with mine. This hooking into the actual notch right here. That one's not as wide as the factory one, so it won't clip in. So I gotta heat up a screwdriver, a flat blade, stick it in there and open it up. Okay, I heated it up and I opened it up just a little bit with my Craftsman little screwdriver, with my propane torch, okay? Just a little bit. Cleaned it up and then pushed it in there. And you push this in there, make sure you got this in first. A little slot on it also that clips underneath the bottom, and then you push this in. And make sure you guide it into that notch. Because mine was going. Okay, now that's good. Now we're gonna stick this inside the door panel. And then we're gonna push it down in there and hopefully it drops down inside the bottom, and then we can get our lock rod inside there. Ah, newsflash. See that clip? That clip's supposed to be this place. And that is supposed to be on this side. So you're supposed to be like this. Between there on that one. So what I would suggest is replacing, swapping the clips. See how it is? See how it is now? Okay. And this one doesn't have any little grips in it. This one got the little grips. Okay, and that's how it goes. So the rod goes this way, not that way. Okay, I got the regulator pushed in that way. And I dropped that latch down inside there, and here's my lock rod. So now I can just push it in a little bit. And then now what we're gonna do is guide that latch up and guide our lock rod up in through this channel here. And have a screw for the latch in your pocket. So when you're holding the latch over here with your hand, you can get one of your screws started with your other hand, okay? Okay, you got the latch up in here. Get them started, don't tighten them. Make sure this is through there. Make sure you got these clipped in. And make sure your outside door handle rod is not stuck behind the latch. Okay, so you wanna make sure that it's movable and you can get to it, okay? All right, so now you can go ahead and tighten your latch bolts. They're just little bolts. You can probably tighten them to 80 inch-pounds, okay? Okay, you got the latch bolts tight. Now all you need to do is line up your little clip with your lock rod. And then push the lock rod into the clip that way. It snaps into that one. And then flip the little lock cover over, clip it on there. Make sure it's clipped in. And then what you want to do is push your latch down just a little bit. Okay, till it clips, okay? You can have it locked or unlocked. So if you got it locked, you can come out here and you can pull on your handle and not unlatching it. Okay, so now unlock it and then come over here and grab hold of your handle and it should open. So that means the adjustment's perfect on it. You got this one and the little fasteners, and here we go. You know. Okay. All right. Next, what you need to do is put that back in. Remember, it goes right there, and put the bolts exactly back where the markings are. Next, you want to tighten your regulator bolts. Get the bolt there, and put your nut back on there and tighten that up. Okay. So now everything's functionally working as far as you know. Now you can do is put your insulation panel back up, and then you can put your door panel back on. Okay, first thing you need to do is install your little ball assembly into your inside door handle, and then flip it over and push this through the hole. Okay, put that little round thing in there, swing the cable over, go through the little slot, and push the cable in there and push it in. Okay, I got the release cable hooked up. I got the door panel sitting in the lower hooks. There's 3 of them, like that. They go to a square hole in the bottom of the door. Push the door panel close to it. You need to make sure that this is going to go in through this hole. And you have the door panel pushed up against there, higher, and then bring it down, and it should go into the rest of the hooks inside the door. We got a bunch of them. These are what I call the hooks. Okay? They go into the holes, square holes in the door. As you're getting the door panel close, put your little knob back on there so you can actually help this guide you into the hole. Make sure you put your wire harness up through here. And you got the door panel pushed up against there. You can have your hand coming through inside here and hold that rod, line it up, look down through the hole, get it lined up and push down on it. And then finish pushing the door all the way down. Make sure all your screw holes line up with their little nuts in the bottoms, okay? Before you put your screws in there. Okay, you plug the switch in, pop the switch back down, you got your screws in, 4 of them. Now you need to do is put your plate cover over that and your cover over this. And then that's it. That's how you replace the door latch assembly. Okay? If I helped you out with this video, that's awesome. If you could subscribe to me, I appreciate it. Thank you.